Hi everybody, welcome once again to our Low on Health Daily Rambling, where I go over kind of just what I've been doing the last past couple of days. I know I haven't updated recently. That's because I've been kind of busy gaming. I've been putting out a lot of time into Just Cause 2, and then of course today the map pack for Modern Warfare 2 came out, which is the thing I'm going to talk about right off the top here. Modern Warfare 2 Stimulus Pack went live, but man, was it just a big cluster. Essentially, like I was hoping to, a midnight release where I wanted to stay up and kind of, be one of the first people to play it. And I figured midnight, maybe not, but maybe 3 a.m., which is midnight California time, maybe it'll be ready then. Of course, it wasn't. It basically at 5 o'clock, two playlists became available, and what happened was, if you got in the playlist, it would look like that screen there, and it didn't work. At that point, a lot of people that were waiting with me basically kind of gave up and called it a night. I'm like, hey, I'll just tough it out. I'll watch some anime, which I'll get to in a second, and just wait to see if it updates. Then at about 8ish, yes, about 8ish, the DLC, the actual downloadable content, was finally made available, so you could buy it, download it, and basically put it on your hard drive. In which case, I was like, okay, great, it's working now. And then it wasn't. There was still basically no update for Modern Warfare 2. So basically, still no playing it, trying it, not working, trying it, not working it. I was getting very frustrated. My sleep schedule's been on and off. I'm up for maybe 10, 12 hours, take a nap for 4 to 6, and that's basically what's become now. So I was just getting kind of antsy. And around like 9 o'clock, I was like, hey, you know what? I'm just going to kill some time real quick. I actually got my bike out of the garage that I haven't ridden in a while. And just kind of rode around the block just to kind of get some exercise, which was nice. Then came back, 10 o'clock, still not working. I'm like, you know what? F it. I don't care anymore. I sent a message to the people on my Xbox Live friends list. Like, hey, if you guys pop on and it's working, give me a phone call, wake me up, and then I'll join you guys. So I decided to go sleep at like 10. Then at noon, this is a long story, bear with me, but I just want this for prosperity's sake. Then around like noon, Solid Milk called me and said, hey, just called me. I'm like, okay, so I jumped online, and it all got the update for Modern Warfare 2. Everything went okay, but Live was just acting up. But I could finally do private matches, so I could finally actually access the maps and run around them, which I did for a while. But then it wouldn't let me do any playlists. Okay, no problem. Go back to sleep. Don't care. Then around 2, Darren called me saying, hey, we're all online now. It's all working. Why don't you join us? So I'm like, debating on going to sleep. I'm like, you know what? I'm awake. Screw it. So I hopped on, played with them for a little bit. But as we were playing, we realized the playlists that you use the new maps are only basically like a mosh pit, which is kind of like a grab bag of hardcore and regular game types. No dedicated team deathmatch or domination or anything, and it's all 8 to 12. There's no big team battle type stuff. This kind of is very disappointing to a lot of us because we wanted to be able to play these other maps with our basic map types and big group battles and whatnot, which kind of sucks. The good news is it is double experience, so basically all your kills, not challenges or like event grabs and whatnot, are double experience. So that's kind of cool. Right now I'm about almost ready to prestige again for I believe the 8th time or 7th time, one of the two. But and then after a while we played that for a while and just kind of called it a night. Not to call it a night, but basically took a break so we can make food. I actually took that break to basically go back out to Publix. Basically, I was charging up my bike. I'm like, hey, I'll take my bike out. Rode my bike up to Publix, about 3 miles, and then came back and just made some chicken and rice, ate that, and I just kind of relaxed and watching some anime, which I'll get to in another second here. And get ready for a big night of Modern Warfare 2. Apparently, it's going to be double experience on those two playlists, and then on the weekend, it's going to be double experience, kill experience overall. So I'm really looking to kind of do some boosting this weekend. Moving on, though, I mentioned anime here and there, and I've been kind of plowing through Trinity Blood, which has been fun. But I also kind of been continuing, moving on here. I have been playing Modern Warfare 2 for the past couple days. I've also been playing Just Cause 2, kind of working through some achievements on that, which I'll get to in a second here. But I just want to get to some of the game FAQ polls. They had get a DSi XL, which whatever. I don't have a DS, and they have like 15 different SKUs for it now. But once I heard about the 3DS, I'm actually interested in it. So I kind of voted for I was going to, but now I'm waiting for the 3DS. Which the majority of people are just happy with their regular screen DS. And some of them aren't interested in any version, but the majority have a DS, which is really weird. That has that much of a market share. The next poll today was a classic. How old are you? I am right now 27? 27. Be 28 this year. So I'm in the 26 to 30, which is actually the fourth biggest one. A lot of people are in their early 20s and so forth, which is kind of interesting. And then, of course, today's Game FAQ poll was basically, do you ever play games a lot longer than normal you normally would just to get more achievements and trophies. Now, right now, that's actually what I'm doing with Just Cause, but I actually enjoy doing it with Just Cause. It's a lot of exploration. I'm enjoying doing that. So I would actually have to pick. Often, I'll put in some extra hours for them, which I think is a valid thing. I basically will beat a game if there's some achievements I can just bang out real quick, or I'll do a nice justification if they're worth it or not, and then move on. So let's see what the normal amount of people here say. Occasionally they add some more fun to the game, and then the next one's actually if it's just extra hours. But that's kind of about it. And we get back to Modern Warfare 2. Funny thing though, on my bike ride, which was fun, I realized that my brakes popped. Like I haven't tightened them in a while because I haven't ridden the bike in like 6 months, and I had to do an emergency like kind of stop for a turn and kind of banged up my ankle, which is fun, awesome. But other than that, I'll probably actually start working on my bike again since it's really good weather here. So maybe I'll just do some more exploration or just use that when I do my normal commutes to my mom's, to the grocery store and whatnot. But other than that, I'd like to thank you guys all for watching, and I'll catch you next time.